Welcome to the Short Funk Podcast. I'm Tom Barbalet, today recording from London, of all places. I wanted to talk a little bit about my time spent in the UK, and there's probably going to be maybe 7 to 10 podcasts devoted to my experiences in the UK, because it's been a rather interesting trip, actually. We've got a few more days here in London, and then we head back to San Jose, but for the time being, I wanted to reflect on the impact of voiceovers in the UK. The UK has a surprisingly large number of voiceovers that occur in a wide variety of circumstances, like when you get in an elevator, when you're in a train station, when you're moving around in general, when you get into a cab. There are a variety of circumstances where you will get a voiceover that seems to have a degree of tradition to it associated with the format of the voiceover. For example, the voiceover will say things like, "This is the security announcement," before they actually say the security announcement. The voiceover will tell you when doors are opening and closing. The voiceover will do a variety of different things, including indicating that you're being filmed currently. In fact, the number of cameras in the UK is something that I thought I might find a little bit unsettling, but now it's just something that I notice, acknowledge, and move through whatever circumstances I'm having to be filmed in. My suspicion is that the benefit of cameras is merely only after the fact. I can't imagine cameras being actively used to track individuals. I think it just provides information for news footage once the individuals have done whatever they're supposed to be doing, and this is just a means to acknowledge, yes, they went through this particular station. Travelling through the UK is a great opportunity to acknowledge the changes in myself as well, the changes in my experiences, and also reflect a little bit on what the Tom who was there previously would have done. Some of the strangest experiences I've had have been going back to Manchester and doing relatively familiar things that I used to do with my wife. And in large part through jet lag, in large part through that horrible lack of sleep, light turnaround, my initial impression was that there were almost forgotten memories, repressed memories, and the things that I had done historically when I was in Manchester, when I was in Wilmslow, which is just south of Manchester. And what I wanted to say through this experience was the ever-present dialogue, the ever-present talking, these kind of things, I think is now signature UK. I think it's now sufficiently familiar to be a cliche to many, but I find it just a curious example of a degree of societal reassurance that needs to be given in certain circumstances. Tom Barbalet in London, signing out.